Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. On the hill here today, Paul Skeens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
C.J. Abrams leading things off and takes a strike. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Strike three. Good luck hitting the cover star.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Way high with that one. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive to short and caught. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
James Wood in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
That's outside. And the count 1-2.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pham, in his 10th season, 37 years young. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. There's a strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Brian Reynolds here. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pham gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2.
Upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a slow roller. To second, Abrams. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Outside, ball 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Man at first, one away. Step off, throw to first. Reynolds dives back in safely. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's McCutchen. Runner on to go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And now 2-2. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh, scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Skeens back to work. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air out towards right center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Josh Bell at the plate now. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Runner on the go, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Oh and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Bell leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. No score here in the second. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom half of inning number 2. This is Joey Bart. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. And that's too high. In the dirt, it's 2-2. On the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Billy Cook now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that one in the air center field. Young. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Young on the move. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and the batter now, Jacob Young. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Cook steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Gonzalez to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball
takes it himself. Nats go down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That's inside. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
2-1 now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Tommy Pham. Now snap throw to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. That's in there. It's 0-1. Kiner-Falefa on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field, Cruz. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz, struck out swinging his first time. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball. 1-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Snap throw to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hayes to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
That one in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fourth inning underway, no score. Just misses with that one.
What's a good pitch there?
2-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom 4, here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch to McCutchen. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Joey Bart now. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, left field. Wood in and to his right. Makes the grab, 1 away. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they work around the leadoff double. We played 4. No score. Back here at PNC Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Garcia. Skeens back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And he handles it himself for the out. Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch is outside. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that skips into dirt. That one the other way. Garcia. The throw to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he's already singled in this game. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Low on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The shortstop takes the ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Wood makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Tommy Pham digs in now. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses outside. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Young brings it in with a nice running grab. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Just off the outside edge. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 2 in this one. Well struck, right field. Way back there. See you later. A solo shot. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering down in the dirt. Way high.
2-2.
That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Then there's one down. So up next, O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Nationals leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Lucas Sims gets the call from the pen.
That's the way. At a kid. That away. Woo! There you go, kid.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the catcher to hit, Joey Bart. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one. Foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Santana. And here is Nathaniel Lowe.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One strike.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman up and throwing. And that's off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one's in there. And that is strike 2. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one inside. Look out. misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Santana, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Garcia stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. That's hard hit on the line. Great effort, but it gets down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Tap foul at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One ball, one strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. So now 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. A little bit low, and it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he lays one down the left side. And that's foul. Trying to move the runners over. Tenna throws across the diamond. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Up next for the Pirates, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Golden opportunity right here.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Fastball is outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. And another ball.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Splits the plate, 3-1. Late swing fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham, 1 for 3.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Cook on third. Gonzalez on second. Connor Falefa over at first with 1 away. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lucas Sims will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Pitching change here, Zach Brixey.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Line drive. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
That one catches the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 68, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 62, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Two on, two outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 3 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the catcher up to hit, Keibert Ruiz. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. David Bednar, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Machinsky also getting ready. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa slings it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Holderman throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Young off of first with 2 away. He was late there, strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Hard hit left side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 3 and the Nats 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Abrams fires to first on the run. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Joey Bart. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One down, base is empty. Bart started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. Billy Cook will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
One and two.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Curve in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And that one popped in the air, left field. Wood brings it in. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 3 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's too low, and the count is 2-0. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball 1 there. The Nats down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one missed. That one's in there. 3-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now at the plate, Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for strike 1. Tying run at the plate. This one popped up. Gonzalez squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Last chance for the Nats in this one, and now Josh Bell as the Nationals are down to their final out. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.